We're gonna do all three because we'll be back after gonna walk. So place this. Alright. We're gonna grab our crates and put it out there if it's still here. Yep. And this should have coffee and stuff in it. Yep. Okay. I need to get lockpicks today. I need to make some money. I'm gonna walk over to the telegrams just to walk over there. See if there's any people in the city. Say hi if there is. And then come back and hang out for an hour. And if nothing happens in that hour, then I guess I'm just gonna lay down and take myself a nap. Nothing. Kane's Creamery. $250 for bottles of unpasteurized milk. Okay. Oh, look at that. Someone actually did a vet. Interesting. Elise Dietman? Huh. That's cool. I'm glad someone's doing that. I'm gonna read the paper and see if there was anything new. Your stories in the Saints Daily. The news never stops, and neither does the Saints Daily. Our reporters work diligently. Our reporters work diligently to supply Saints Crossing with the latest news. On a business and needed advert in the paper, overheard an interesting story in the saloon, send a telegram with your contact information to press to have your voice heard. Even events ads are $30 per and business ads are $50. Want to join our team? Send a telegram to with your details. Saints Daily news you can trust. The problem is trying to find people. Beware the director. Another serial killer. Disturbing reports speak of a man calling himself the director. He is said to kill and then stage his victims in scenes Drawn from plays. A gruesome theater that has left many unsettled. Witnesses describe him as middle-aged, the raspy voice, face painted or masked beneath a hood, and a gray coat. You recognize or have any details concerning this individual, please send a telegram to Law with any and all details. A parade of power lost. Saint Denis bore witness to fresh humiliation for the DiCenzo crime family as 6 of their group was paraded before the telegrams by Benny's crew and then laid out in front of the trumpet player. Pablo Castile of the Rascaller group declared the DiCenzos no longer have power within the city. It is time for their reign to come to an end. With each spectacle, Benny's conquest cuts deeper into the DiCenzo's hold on Saint Denis. Oof. Isadora. Oh. Keen's Creamery buys. Keen's Creamery is buying milk at a fair rate. Farmers may bring in crates and receive $250 for unpasteurized or $200 for standard. Emilio Boston Venturelli assures that every deal is honest and swift, with no delays for those who need quick coin. You have cows producing more than you can use.
Hello, madam.
You guys scared the shit out of me. Back to what I was doing. This is your chance to turn it into ready cash. Simply send a telegram. I mean, this is a good fucking way in order to make some money, honestly. DiCenzo freed and fire. Another Isadora Finch. Gunfire erupted across Saint Denis late on September 23rd, leaving carts splintered, horses fallen, and chaos in every street. 4 men fought with deputies in a violent bid to free Vinny Gallo and Santino DiCenzo. During the clash, Santino DiCenzo was handed over in exchange. Those tied to the breakout include Sue and Danny of Sue and the Gang. They don't know his name. Tito Barnabas of Rebulion? That's also wrong. And a Bedlam member who began the night as a hostage but ended in aiding the escape. Stillwater Turnpike murders. The Stillwater Turnpike Company, owned by Travis Hooper, uses brutal tactics in eliminating competitors. His goal is to monopolize the railroad industry, offering money to weed out competition. Innocent lives destroyed, he has stopped at nothing to control. Travis has brought this chaos back into the crossing with the help of Indigo Riley. Be warned, their business is anything but legitimate. They are murderers, arsonists, and mischief makers. But what? Eliminating competitors. Monopolize the railroad industry? What the fuck does, like, are they going after transit? Big Bang in the City. This is about the DiCenzos. They're in the newspaper like multiple times. We read about this one. We read about this one. That one's from Jillian. It's about the jewelry. It's about the horses. That's about the Golden Rule Cafe. Ray Goddard been disturbing graves in order to grab their skulls to become friends, substitutes for friends he never had. is named and treated like a beloved companion in his madness, along with the files of Nitro to destroy the Valentine saloon that rejected him. He shot at deputies and died on a Saint Denis rooftop. Interesting. The Butcher's Bloodbath. That's about the Crowleys. It's about Paige Nault dying. About the Shadow of Lemoyne. Trophies, a shotgun and a smile. Those are all the same. Oh, I'm gonna send a telegram to Benito because I think I may know what he needs to do for limoncello. If it is indeed a recipe that she can make. Okay. Hopefully that's helpful for him. I don't know what else it could be. I don't know if I'm like not hearing people or people are just not talking. I've seen mouse move as I was writing that telegram, but it could be one of those situations where I don't hear the first thing that comes out of people's mouths. Because that happens to me a lot. I'm not wandering into the gun store because I don't need anything. And the last time Dusty wandered in there just to say hello and talk to people and ask questions, they kind of, to her, kind of brushed her off after the fact. I've answered your questions. Do you need anything else type of thing? Instead of, you know, including her. Everyone just sat there quietly and waited until she left. So she's not going to do that again. She doesn't stick around where people don't want her type of thing. It's not worth her energy. Oh, we have a customer. How's it going?
Now,
What can I get for you?
something to eat.
Okay. Would you rather Irish beef stew or frico, which is it's like it's chicken stew, the dumplings.
Ah, I will take some of that.
The frico?
Yes.
Okay. Are you taking this to go or are you eating it here?
I will eat it here.
Okay. How have you been today?
I have a bit okay. How have you been?
Been pretty alright. It's pretty quiet, but besides that.
Well, I've heard saying that weather around here makes it the opposite.
Yeah, I've heard that too. Thank you.
Thank you.
I suppose it beats having shootouts and everything else that's been happening the past few days.
Yes, I could imagine.
Mhm.
There was a big shootout around here yesterday.
I think I heard something about that. The law chasing DiCenzo's around.
I think so.
Yeah. I woke up after that happened.
Yes, it seemed to be very heated. The law was not very happy.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Seems the DiCenzos are rather popular in the newspaper too. There's like 2 or 3 articles about them in it right now.
Really,
Yeah.
they
Some
seem
of
to be the talk of the town.
it seems like it, yeah. Hmm. I was here for the shootout that happened after the bank robbery a few days ago.
I was not. I must not have been around for that.
Well, it was the same day that I don't know if you've heard about this or anything, but it was the same day that a bunch of oil wagons were exploded outside the Chinsa Manor.
Yes, I have heard bits and pieces of this.
Yeah. Apparently that happened earlier, and then later on in the day, a group of people tried to rob the Saint Denis Bank. Given that I witnessed, I think, 3 bodies being carted out of the city, it does not seem like they were very successful.
That is a very risky business,
Yeah, it is.
especially in a town of this size.
Yeah, honestly, I was not. I mean, obviously, any bank is robbable, but this bank just seems like it would be difficult to get into.
Yes, seems to be that way.
Yeah,
Very high security,
yeah, and just
heavily fortified.
yeah, exactly. That was what I was gonna say. The safe seems very fortified.
I have only seen it a few times, but seems like you will need something very big to get into it.
Yeah. I mean, I heard the explosion. They definitely tried to use dynamite to get into it. I don't know if they were successful or not. Um, when I heard the explosion, I climbed up on a roof to get a better look to see where that even came from and realized the bank was being robbed. And then I watched the bank robbers parade out 4 or 5 hostages. So they had a ton of hostages with them. And then I realized I probably should get out of the way. So I climbed back down off the roof and I came here to the Pearl thinking that I would be safe here, just, kind of hunker down until it's over. And then a shootout happened and it ended up on the street right in front of the Pearl. So I had to hide in the back until there was enough time for me to get out without being hit by a stray gunfight.
Yes, there was almost another one that happened yesterday, late at night, between these ex-lawmen and a man by the name of a growler.
Really?
Yes, they almost took 2 blows, but they decided not to in the end.
Well, I mean, that's good at least that they decided not to. Hmm.
Yes, there was a lot of people on the streets uh, as it was going on as well.
Yeah, there seemed to be quite a bit going on. A lot of dust kicked up yesterday.
Yes, very much. Very dusty yesterday.
Yeah. Which is a little bit amusing considering my name is Dusty.
I guess that is quite a coincidence.
Uh, I woke up and I stepped out of my apartment and looked up and realized that there was a lot of dust kicked in the air. And I said, hopefully it wasn't me that caused that.
I seem to have a similar problem, but with lightning.
Really?
Yes,
Hmm.
seems to be that every time I am around, a storm starts and lightning strikes near me.
Oh, goodness.
This happened. It happened twice last night.
Oh, thankfully you didn't get hit by the lightning.
Yes, actually, one of the strikes had scared away a cougar,
Oh, well,
almost
I
like it
mean,
was protecting me.
I
A
was about to
thunder
say,
dragon.
yeah. Seems that you had luck on your side.
Yes, probably because I was wearing my red.
Probably. Is that a lucky color or?
Yes, very much. Red and gold. Very lucky colors in Chinese culture.
Oh, I see. Hmm. Seem to be wearing it today then.
Yes, I may never take off this vest after that.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's the reason why I carry my gun around. It's named Lucky Charm.
Yes, well, if you are anything like me, you will be protected as well. You have red and gold on you.
Yeah, I do. Well, here's hoping that works.
Yes, hopefully.
Now, if only that luck could help me getting hold of press.
You're looking to talk to the paper.
Yeah, I have been it almost seems like I've been playing Telegram tag with this Isadora Finch lady. I'm trying to put an ad in the paper to let people know that the Blue Pearl is open.
I've been told to talk to a lady by the name of Jillian, Jillian Steele.
Yeah, Bailey told me about that. I did get her telegram off something in the journal store. If Isadora doesn't get back to me, I might have to reach out to Jillian instead.
I've been told that she gets back very fast.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I might have to do that because I'm starting to give up on this Isadora Finch lady. It just it seems, I don't know, she seems disorganized, which is not good for a news reporter. She sent me a telegram asking for my times when I'm normally awake so we can, figure out a time to meet up. And instead of responding to that telegram with her times, she just sends me telegrams saying, and I'm around right now if you want to talk, but it's around the times that I'm usually not awake, which is the reason why I'm awake at this time, because this seems to be the time that Isadora is awake.
Yes, well, seems to defeat the purpose of sending her the time you can be around.
Yeah, yeah, it does. So if I don't catch her this time around the times that she seems to be awake, then I'm just gonna reach out to Jillian. Maybe I get more success that way.
It is possible.
Because it's been, I don't know, 4 or 5 days now of this problem.
I can imagine.
It gets to be frustrating. Hello. How's it
Ni hao.
going?
How are we? How are you getting on, folks?
Oh, doing all right. How about yourself?
Absolutely wonderfully, actually. Now that you've asked, thank you very much for asking. In fact,
Of course. What can I get for you?
have you any food in the go?
I do. Do you want Irish beef stew or you want frico, which is chicken and dumplings, pretty much.
I live about a stew.
You want the Irish?
Is it beef stew or is it Irish stew?
It's Irish beef stew.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
I'd have that then.
Okay.
And I'll have a glass of Irish as well if you have it, love.
I do. I also have Guinness if you would like a pint of that.
Oh, I'll have a bottle of Guinness, so.
Okay.
How are you today, sir?
I am okay. How are you?
You're okay. Good. Very good. How's what are you having the stew also?
Yes, I was sitting on the bar. I just
Ah,
had
how's
letting
the
it
stew?
cool off.
Is it good?
Well, I got the dumpling. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, you got the dumplings. All right.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I was inquiring about. And how are the dumplings? Are they good?
yes, very.
Fantastic. Perhaps I might have them another time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a bit of a comfort. It's the Acadian dish, traditional, but it's kind of similar to chicken and noodle. You know, people tend to have chicken noodle for when they're sick or and everything.
I don't regularly have noodles, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What do we owe you, love?
It's whatever you can spare.
All right, there you are.
Oh, thank you.
Not about enough. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking?
Name's Dusty.
Dusty. Good, lovely to meet you now. Mick
Likewise.
is my name. Mick Murphy.
Yeah, I think I might have actually met you at some point.
Really?
It was a bit ago. Were you there for it was like a masquerade thing? Blackwater.
I walked into the middle of it, yeah. I wasn't
Yeah.
actually there. I walked in to get a drink and everybody was wearing masks and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember what you got, but you got something that I made.
Do
We
you know
talked
what?
about it briefly.
I remember you as well. I remember you. Well, to be fair, I don't remember your face. You were wearing a mask.
Yes.
But no, I remember being there on that particular day. Yes, I do.
Yeah. It was a spur of the moment thing. I had someone basically knock down my door and wake me up saying that this person who started this event didn't have enough food or anything and was wondering if I could, get up and come help. And so I got up earlier than I tended to. And
You came to the rescue.
well, I thought I came to the rescue. But when I walked up to the guy, it's like, I heard that you need some help with the food and everything else. So you have enough food. And he's like, oh, I have plenty of food. I was like, someone woke me up early for this. So,
Countered and told of his own.
well, I guess he felt sorry. So he paid for some of my food and then paid for me to be the bartender for a bit because their bartender wasn't around. And then you came in right as I was relieved of bartender duty and just hanging about. But it was all spur of the moment. He paid me to get dressed in a mask and everything else. So, I mean, at least I got some money out of it.
You can't scoff at that. Money to get dressed. I mean,
Yeah,
if only
exactly.
we could all get paid. I'll be paid to get dressed in the mornings.
Exactly. I was like, okay, well, this is worth getting up.
Absolutely. How long have you been down here in Saint Denis?
Just moved in about, a little over a week ago. I asked around, Mr. Way
Yeah.
and
Nobody's been here in quite a time. There was actually, I tell a lie. There was allegedly a bunch of Irish lads in here.
yeah, I keep telling people that I used to run with an Irish group, and they immediately start thinking it was this group, and I was like, no, it was a group that was very s- they tried to make something of themselves. They kind of screwed up, and then they packed up and left pretty quickly. So they're pretty no name compared to other Irish groups that's been here. But people immediately think that I'm, part of
Only
this one.
one I know of though, but they were only here for I've had farts that have lasted longer.
Interesting. Okay. So yeah, cuz I was here for I don't know, like 6 or 7 months ago. I was here for like a couple of weeks running with this Irish group. And then when they packed up and left, I kind of left for a little bit and then I came back by myself. And
What made them leave?
like I said, they were trying to make a name for themselves. And I think they were doing it all the wrong way. And also already having infighting, which was a little awkward when I was a new person, just watching this all happen.
What were their names? I might know some of them.
Declan O'Reilly, Colin McNaughton, his half sister Katie. I don't know if she used his last name or not. Neve, I can't remember her last name.
I've heard of a Neve. Might not be the same one though, but
Maybe not.
then again.
But yeah, they try to make a name for themselves. They just didn't do it the right way. They tried to run something out of Rhodes. I heard that they were here in Saint Denis for a little bit before I joined up with them. But when I came back from my little vacation, another Irish group was running about, and people immediately thought that I, was part of that group. And I was like, no, that is not the same group, though they are acting the same way.
Yeah, although they didn't go about making a very good name for themselves either.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that, so many of my so-called countrymen seem to go about making terrible names for themselves here in this land.
Yeah, yeah. I got myself shot because of the stupidity of the group that I ran with for a short while, so.
Well, I'm terribly sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish that upon anybody. I hope you're well now.
Yeah, I'm well. It just, the person that patched me up was the half-sister of, the person who decided to do something stupid. And she was upset that I managed to make it, but he got shot down and got taken by law, so,
She shot you?
No, she didn't shoot me. She patched me up after the fact, and I feel like she did a shitty job of it just to spite me because I made it and
yeah?
he did not. Yeah.
Alright, that's strange. I'll never.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're here at the very least.
Yeah.
What made you continue with the continuous bartering in Irish trade goods?
I am part Irish on my father's side. Yeah.
Oh, very good. What part?
What part?
Yeah.
It's my father's side. I am Canadian, but
You don't know where your father was from, no?
no, I unfortunately not. He passed when I was young, so.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry to hear that. I was hoping I might know him,
No.
I've travelled all over Ireland. I've fucking met, and I've drank in enough pubs that I've met my fair share of men, and sharing bottles of Guinness and bottles of whiskey. So it wouldn't have been too strange had I shared a glass with somebody who'd ended up over here with their family, much as I did with my own.
Yeah, I don't know if you would have met my father. Who knows? Because he's part of the immigration that moved over to Canada and everything. Our last name Harley is I don't know the English version of the Gaelic.
He's a Protestant man. He found himself over in Newfoundland, around in St. John, perhaps.
Possibly. I do believe, if I remember correctly, I do believe his family was from there, but we grew up in Toronto, so
Not too far away, though. Not too far
yeah.
away. Well, plenty of Irish out there in Newfoundland. I know that for
Hmm.
the fact. People going there for 100 years, at the very least.
Yeah.
Long before the more recent sudden influx of Irish folk across the sea to
Yeah.
escape the unfortunate reality that is, well, plagued Ireland. I mean, not too long ago, only 40 years ago. We
Yeah.
still feel the repercussions of the Hunger Years.
Mm. Yeah. I heard a bit of that from the Irish group I was running with for a little bit.
A terrible time, truly.
Yeah.
But well, one can be thankful that it is in the past. Truly.
Yeah.
How very fortunate that we all end up here in the Americas, the land of opportunity, for one to go forth with steady stride into any life therein they choose.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a great chance for opportunity. I left Canada when I was 18 and been traveling around the States for a little bit before I came here to the crossing.
Quite a many tales I say you have, but
Hmm.
I haven't seen too much of the Americas bar this land, and spent a few years in New York, but and by God, I could tell you tales of Europe to beat the band.
Really?
Oh, by God, yes, I've been all over. Been all over. Been up to Scotland and through to England and out of Wales, over to France, Spain, Portugal, some parts of Germany. All over, all over. A distant cousin of mine, most of his family are. They find themselves. They've been travelling the southern part of France for the last few years. 9 sisters he has. 9 sisters.
9 sisters.
Oh, mother of God, I tell you. It's a sight to behold when you walk inside that campsite, I tell you. You wouldn't want to put a fucking hair out of place. You'd be fucking scolded like a dog.
I imagine so.
Man, but none, an absolutely magical time, spending some time with all his sisters and his mother. I mean, extraordinary women. And not to be said, but France, what an extraordinary place also. Beautiful, beautiful hills, and sloping and wonderful valleys, and then the weather. Don't get me started. Oh, fantastic.
Interesting.
Well,
Uh,
I'm going to sit down and enjoy a bowl of stew before it gets fucking cold on me.
okay, yeah, enjoy that.
Right. Thank you very much, love.
Of course. What about you? Have you done a lot of traveling?
Not exactly. I have done some traveling from Hong Kong and other parts of China, but for the most part, I've been there and certain parts of America, San Francisco, very much.
I see. I've
Now I find myself here.
I've traveled pretty much down through the Appalachians. All the states connected to that mountain. Didn't really stray too far from that. Then I ended up here.
Yes, well, I used to be sort of a privateer, you could call it.
Oh,
I was security on ships.
I see. Okay. I haven't been on the water too much myself.
Yes, well, I was there for a big part of my life.
Was it strange to come back on land after being there on the seas for a big part of your life?
Sort of. Every time we would dock, we would stay for a little while. So I was not always on the ship, on the
Okay.
water, but I did spend a good amount of time. Long voyages. We would
I
have
know.
breaks now and then.
I know there was, the whole talk of getting your sea legs or land legs, something to that effect. I don't know if there was a strangeness of walking on land after being on the boat for a while.
There is a little bit of that, yes. Takes you a
Hmm.
little getting back used to it.
I know it. Every single time I go across the water to visit a Gorma, I know I feel a little funny after being on the boat for a bit and getting onto a Gorma.
Yes, I have heard of this Guama. I have not been.
I like it. It's lovely place, though I do burn easily in the sun, so I usually come back all sunburnt.
Yes. I
I'm
normally.
good. Head out. Dusty, thank you, love, for the drink.
Yeah, of
And the
course.
bitter stew.
Yeah,
And you, my good sir, have a fantastic evening.
nice
Yes,
meeting you, Mick.
you have a good
All
day.
right, take care. God bless.
But
But
what was I saying?
you're talking about Gorma.
Yes, I normally kept a long sleeve shirt on. Kept me away from the sun
Yeah, I probably
for
should
the
do
most
that.
part.
But I don't know. Being tropical and everything, you can get all the humidity and the heat and stuff. I figure something light and airy and shorter sleeve would be better. But then start burning. So
Yes, I've always wore a loose, longer shirt, just enough to protect from the sun.
yeah, I probably should think about investing in that next time I go to Gorma. It's a lovely place. Lovely beaches. Uh, uncharted territory, I suppose. The jungle can be quite dangerous and everything, but I don't know. It's great to explore.
Yes, I have heard of its very fluent jungles.
There is. I heard, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard I think they're called gibbon. I think some sort of monkey. One of the locals told us to beware the monkeys that they have weapons, and I'm not entirely sure if that's true or not, or if it was just a story, a legend of some sort.
It could be both.
Yeah, it could be.
Perhaps stay vigilant next time you go.
Yeah, it definitely. I don't know how I would react to seeing a monkey with weapons, to be honest.
There is two options. You will probably have to fight or run.
Yeah. I think I would stand and fight if necessary, but I'm pretty sure I'd be I don't know. I think I would hesitate just at the sheer uh, weirdness of encountering a monkey with a weapon, but
Oh, yes, that would be a sight to behold.
and I hear the snakes there can be very deadly, venomous. So you also have to watch where you walk. You have to, I suppose you have to watch the trees and where you walk.
This place is starting to sound less and less like a paradise the more I hear about it.
Oh, I mean, if you stay on the beaches, it's fine. I mean, there are snakes that like to slither their way onto the beach you have to be wary of, but the beaches are fine. I mean, if you're willing to be adventurous, you just have to stay vigilant, as you said, and when you wander into the jungle.
I guess, perhaps.
Last time we were there, though, some big shootout happened between the locals and deputies who came to the island to try to get someone. And the locals told us that at the moment, the wildlife has probably driven back further into the jungles because of all the ruckus with the shootout. That was a while ago, though. Maybe the wildlife have returned.
Yes, maybe they could have. Seems like the type of place you would not want to take chances either way.
Yeah, yeah. But I still find my peace there on the beaches if I don't feel like exploring. Supposedly, people are going there to treasure hunt as well. I heard someone found a taxidermy that's um no one, a special taxidermy that no one seems to know at the moment how to make. So there's always that motivation as well to go into the jungles and treasure hunt.
Yes, I have seen a lot of people doing the treasure hunting. Seems to
Yeah.
be a very big pastime for some people.
Yeah, as of late especially. I mean, John and I went treasure hunting for a long while actually with Mr. Way and Mr. West. For like 3 hours, which I don't think any of us were planning on treasure hunting for that long, but none of us found anything in that 3 hours. And yet we have heard people who searched in the same areas that we searched finding lockboxes back to back.
I guess it seems to be a very touchy thing. I have personally myself, after hearing about it, I went and did some searching. I searched from Big Valley all throughout Roanoke and found nothing.
Really.
Yes,
It's I don't know, part of me is wanting to go out there and treasure hunt until I find something. The other part is wondering if these people who are claiming that they found things are just telling stories to motivate people to keep looking.
I guess they could be telling a bit of a white lie.
Yeah. I suppose I've seen a donkey that people claim that you can find the deed to. I think I've seen at least one of those. But all these other things that people are claiming that they found, no one's showed me any tangible evidence that that is indeed what they found. It's just a story. supposedly you can find, pump action shotguns and everything in these lock boxes. That would be something I'd be interested in. But yeah, no
Ah,
luck so
yes,
far.
I know a man who found a box with a weapons crate inside of it.
Really?
Yes,
So it is supposedly possible.
yes, very possible.
So that just motivates me to go looking again.
Yes, I did it very long for 2 days straight. I think I'm going to take a couple-day break, and then I will probably try again.
I don't blame you.
I did it for probably 5 hours between the 2 days.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I can barely do an hour before I start getting stir crazy. It's reason why bartending is kind of hard for me as well. If nothing's going on, then I start getting stir crazy and try to go look for something to do.
Oh yes, I understand that. I have learned something with the metal detector. Is that
Oh,
you have to be closer to the box, a lot closer than you would think,
interesting.
to be able to have the light go off or for the bottom to spin.
Well, that's good to know, though that does make it even harder, kind of like a needle in the haystack. You have to be
Yes,
right on top of it.
yes, very much. You have to be fairly close, probably within 4 or 5 feet.
Yeah. Well, I suppose I'm not doing very good at treasure hunting then, because I don't tend to comb the area as much as it sounds like you need to.
Yes, it is a very a very a touchy sort of thing.
It sounds like it. Part of me is kind of curious as to where people are finding these lockboxes as well. Is it, found on beside any sort of rock formation or trees, landmarks? Is it found around them or
I I do not think so. I think it, from what I have gathered, it is just in a random field
really?
anywhere. Yes, I have searched a lot of random rock formations and tree formations and islands and things like that, and I have seemed to find nothing. Though the people I know that have found the lockboxes have been in very open areas with nothing around or in a random forest.
Interesting. Yeah, here I'm looking for some I can't remember where it is, but there's a place where there's strange trees growing in like L shapes.
Ah, yes, up near a Roanoke.
Yeah, I'm looking in places like that where there's strange landmarks like that where you would think someone would bury treasure, but I suppose that's not the case.
It could be, they could be anywhere, but what I have gathered is they are more than likely in a random patch of flat land or land on the more flat side, not exactly
Hmm,
on a hill or a big slant.
interesting. I hear people are going up in the frontier as well to look, but with all that snow and everything, I figured that would be difficult.
I guess you could probably find something up there, but that, for me, it is too cold, and I need to find a proof where it's not so cold before I think about going up there ever.
Yeah, I'm not very big in winter and the cold, which is I suppose amusing for being from Canada, but yeah, I prefer the summer.
as am I, a bit more of a warm person.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to winter. I hear that it starts snowing around here.
Yes, I have been told the same. I suppose I will have to find a furry coat or something.
That's what I have. I have this giant monstrosity of a furry coat to wear. Just over the top, but I figured, you know, that it'll keep me as warm as possible during winter.
I guess the only people who would be calling you a fool are the people who do not have a coat like that.
Yeah,
And at that point, they're going to be too cold to say anything.
exactly. Meanwhile, I'm all bundled up and toasty with my giant fluffy jacket and scarf and gloves and all sorts of things.
Yes, exactly.
I might have to invest in a hat, though. I don't usually wear hats, but wintertime I probably should.
Yes, I know they have a few wool hats in the teller they sell near winter time.
Yeah, I might have to do that when it gets closer to time.
But I should probably be getting back to the gun store.
All right.
It has been fantastic talking with you, Miss Dusty.
Likewise.
And my name is Tao. Tao Chen.
Nice to meet you.
Well, again, it has been a pleasure.
Likewise. Have a good rest of your day.
Yes, you as well. Chin.
How? Is that his name? I don't try to say names I can't understand. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna go out and wander. Nice to meet Mick. That's from the Pavi. Did I bring this stuff? I did. We have a ton of money on us. Actually, you know what? We're gonna put the money away before we go back. Last thing we need to do is for that to get taken from us. Okay, there we go. I just realized it says mutton on the... Mutton is lamb. Oh, fuck. I just realized my menu is wrong. That's the reason why he asked if it was Irish stew or Irish beef. I need to look at my menu now. Why did that not come up until now? It took an Irishman to make me realize I fucked up. Yep. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix that. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Okay. Oop, shit. Well. Okay, let me let me fix my inventory problem. We're gonna wait around for another 5 minutes. Or another 10 minutes. We'll wait around for another 10 minutes. Let it be 5:15. Or 6:15, I suppose, in Eastern Standard. And, if nothing comes about, then we're gonna take myself. I'm gonna take a nap. It's sleepy. But I'm also waiting around to see if the people who seems to be up earlier than me get back to me. Let Jack go. I'll let Jack go. Alright. It's been enough time. I'm gonna take these down and head off until later tonight. Oh, it would help if I grabbed the crate that I was gonna put in the coat closet. We're going to, look at telegrams one last time. And then head out. Nothing. Alright. Peek at the job board one last time and then head out. Ginseng. We'll do that later on tonight. We're on Dusty. We don't have any telegrams. So we're gonna hang out at the bar. Mm.
Evening.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going very well. Thank you very much.
What can I get for you?
I've not seen anybody running the Blue Pearl in quite some time.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
We just opened like I don't know, 4 days ago.
Oh, so very recent. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What's your name?
My name is Dusty.
Dusty. All right.
Mm.
Pleasure. My name is Tia Medina or Deputy Medina. Was that you that just came through on the main street? You know, the one I'm talking about with the trees and everything like that?
No. I just I quite literally woke up just a few moments ago and
No, that's all right. We just saw somebody going down that way, and I was wondering if maybe you'd seen the direction that they had gone.
unfortunately no. Like I said, I live just right there, right beside the Pearl, so
Oh, I see.
yeah, I just woke up and walked into the bar.
I understand. Well, I appreciate it. If that is the case, then I would love to get a drink, but working, so
Yeah, of course.
another time.
Yeah, stop by.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you too. Take care. Laws in town. Uh-oh. And crash. Okay, let's try that again. Jesus. So deputies are active. There was quite a few of them, but like maybe... I know for a fact there's 3. I think I saw 4 horses right off though, where I crashed. Well, I'm pretty sure someone read the note here and saw lockpicks for sale. So the deputies know that we sell lockpicks. But that's not contraband. It is when they search you though. They'll take those away from you before they put you in the cell. Need a drink of water. Well, we know for a fact that the Chinsos are wanted. So if any of them walk into the bar, we'll let them know that deputies are active and searching. I don't know about anyone else. Taipan does not seem like they are always criminally inclined. And we don't know much about Bully Street to, like, icily we don't know much about Bully Street to know that they could be wanted. I think they're still bans from the city anyways. But again, that's nothing that Dusty would know about. Though I think she would offhand just mention, oh, I got visited by poor law. You know, just let people know.
Oh, hello there.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing alright. Just got visited by a group of law.
Group of law.
Yeah. They walked in here to ask me a question, was surprised to see that the place was even open. And I said, yeah, we just opened, 4 days ago. And they said, well, I have a question. Was that you that went down the main road? And it's like, no, I quite literally just woke up and I live down the street from the Pearl. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, well, I would have stayed for a drink, but, on the clock and all. And then they walked away and I watched 4 of them right off.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, so clearly they are looking for someone.
Yeah. I have a telegram.
Likely from me, unless Cal also sent you a telegram. He sent me a telegram yesterday very early.
Okay. I'll take a look and I'll telegram him. Have you talked to him today at all?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. I'll send him a telegram just to let him know we're around.
Okay.
And then I put a lockpick in the crate behind you.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Oh, this is the door. I knew this was the door.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Howdy.
What can I
Dusty,
get?
right?
Yes. What can I get for you?
I will take 1 stew, please. Well, is that all you serve, or you have anything else?
We have 2 types of stew. We have Irish, and we also have what's called frico, which is it's basically chicken and noodle, but instead of noodles, you have dumplings.
Frico, is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that.
Okay.
Yeah, Chris, you are, you freak.
Yeah. How's everything going here?
It's going good. I mean, I did quite literally just wake up. Had a group
Okay.
of law walk in here.
Oh, really? Wait, how long ago?
Not too long ago, to be honest.
Okay, interesting.
Just like I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago. They walked in, asked me if I seen anyone. I said I quite literally just woke up, so no. And then they headed out. There was about 4 of them, I believe.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
But do you remember me?
I do, yes.
Yeah, we played a little game.
Yeah, we played a little lasso tag game.
It's pretty fun, right?
So fun.
Yeah. But we're not gonna do that again today. But we just
Okay,
thought we'd
okay,
come by.
good.
We're just kind of just leisurely exploring the city right now.
I see. Okay.
Have you read the paper? Have you been reading the paper on that?
I did read the paper earlier, yeah.
There's some crazy things happening here.
It seems like it. I mean, I've been witness to a few things, a lot of shootouts and stuff on the streets of all things.
Really when?
Let's see, that was a few days ago. It was a bank robbery, actually.
Do we have a paper? I've been awake the last few days.
Yeah, it's in the crate. You want it?
Yeah, that's in the paper. They had a bank robbery.
Was that one in the paper? I can't remember if it was or
Yeah, I
not.
forgot what it was called. What was it, Lou? Wasn't it in there?
Yeah, it's in there. I have the
Oh,
paper
sorry.
for it.
Did anyone want anything else? Was
Do you have any butter? Do you have a pan maybe?
I do not. Apologies.
Because I got some eggs. And I was wondering if you could make like I don't know, like maybe
Some
a hard-boiled egg,
make
maybe
one.
an omelet. I have the eggs. I just
yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the butter. I think I have a pan in my apartment if I went down the street to grab it, but I don't have any
maybe a
butter to
fried
ry
egg,
it up.
maybe scrambled eggs. I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, apologies.
What the hell?
Dude, you could just have the egg.
Okay.
You're so fussy.
Thank
Lou.
you
Why
for
do
the
need butter
eggs.
with
Right,
your
yeah,
eggs?
you're being real.
I'm just saying,
fussy.
you need a pan, you need some butter to make some fried eggs.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, it's a pretty simple dish. You're right. But I mean, with my stews, I set them on to go and let them slow cook and everything, and especially the Irish stew, the mutton gets breaking down from the Guinness and everything, and makes it all tender when it's ready. I put a lot of hard work in those 2 stews.
okay. Can I get some stew then?
All right. Do you want Irish or Frico?
What's the difference?
The Frico is the chicken one with dumplings.
Frico.
Yeah, freak out.
It's a
How do you spell
Canadian
that?
FRICOT. It's in a Canadian
Okay,
dish.
that explains a lot.
Keep
Actually.
Yeah.
opening How about the freak out? You know what? The freak out.
All right. There you go.
How much is that?
It's whatever you can spare.
I'm fucking poor.
Okay.
I have
Well,
$40 to my name.
okay.
You have to.
Thank you.
That's 1/4 of my my holiness.
Well, I appreciate that.
Senora, you run this place here, the Blue Pearl, with Senor Jonathan.
Yeah. We both run the place here. We've been open for the past, I think, 4 days, something like that.
It's pretty good.
Hmm.
What is your name?
My name's Dusty.
Dusty.
Yep.
You two are the only people running this place.
Yeah, we are at the moment. We're
You-
hopefully we'll hire people on once we get them.
Do you know of anyone else that is running this place? Maybe that are different schedules than you.
As far as I'm aware, no. We don't like stepping on any toes, so
Mhm.
we wandered around the city, asked the people that have been here for a while to see if this place has been open. And everyone says this place has been closed for the past few months, so and they seem to be excited about us opening it. So we decided to open it.
So,
Yeah, I like this place actually. So hopefully you all thrive.
Yeah, hopefully so.
It's a lot of chaos in the city, so just gotta be careful.
Yeah, like I said, we've been seeing some shootouts and stuff right here at this very street, like that bank robbery I mentioned.
do you know anything beyond that? Just there is violence in the city.
No, that's pretty much it. This seems to be a law. I mean, I know that law's been chasing the DiCenzos around. Apparently they've been banned from the city, so
Hmm. See, they have.
Hmm.
Well, listen. Do you think we could talk out in the back? This is nothing hostile, nothing like that one. But there
Sure.
may be some important things about the city to talk about.
sure, why not?
Lead the way.
Okay.
Y'all wanna talk in this closet room?
A little
Little small
closet
in there.
talk.
I think that's a little tight quarters
Is
for a
it too tight?
talk.
Okay, okay. Just checking. Just throwing it out there.
Mhm.
You think this place here is private enough?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
as long as we keep our voices down, nobody can hear us on the street.
Okay. Well, as you say, the DiCenzos, they have been running into a lot of issues as of late.
Mm-hmm.
For the people you see here before you today, we have been at odds with them maybe around a month, right? Many
see.
weeks at this point.
The
For
news
today.
article about Benny, right?
See,
Okay.
see, we come from Rathskeller.
Oh, I think I
Okay.
just read the Raskiller in the paper when I was looking.
See, as it stands, I'm sure a lot of the people in the city would like to paint us as savages, bloodthirsty, a lust for blood that is insatiable. This is common propaganda for people that are cut of our cloth, you see. But you'll be the first people in the city besides us to know that this is not the case, that actually eventually we plan to offer a solution to the DiCenzos. Now, I'm sure you have heard about the ban on opium here in Saint Denis by the DiCenzos.
Yeah, we've heard about that.
I don't know how you feel about that one. I am indifferent on the opium, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm indifferent with everything about this. As I said before, we just opened this place. We're new to the city ourselves. I have told, or at least told Taipan. I've not been able to get a hold of the Chinzos to tell them as well. Clearly, there's political things happening around the city, especially between those two. I mean, I know also about the Benny stuff because at the newspaper. But clearly there's some tension between Taipan and the Chinzos in the city proper. And I've told Taipan so far of the two that we would like to remain neutral when it comes to that. We quite literally walked into the city. Last thing we want to do is to jump into some political warfare.
Interesante. Jefferson? Oh, okay.
What'd you say?
What?
What was that? I think the fluids in his ear are out of whack. Lost his balance.
He gets
I
flashbacks
understand your
sometimes.
I understand your sentiment, Senora Dusty. This is the rational one to have, as it is. But we all know, unfortunately, these things, sometimes they cannot be avoided, at least even a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. There's no such thing as true neutral.
We wanted to ask you, how would you feel if at some point in the future, as a possibility, that this area with the blue pearl extending to the slums behind you, it becomes the only zone in the city where the use and free trade of opium is allowed under me and mis amigos' authority. We do not seek to run the blue pearl, to own the blue pearl, to extort you, to get anything from you. Nothing like that one. Just for a part of the city to have business that is not impeded on by the Dicenzos. Your opinion on opium can go one way or the other, it doesn't matter, but the fact is that the Dicenzos, as it seems to us, overreach with the authority to ban a trade and a substance all on their own through the entire city.
I mean, to be truthfully honest with you, I mean, I understand the whole hatred towards opium. It's a bad substance if used in excess. I mean, but at the same time, I can't judge someone who uses opium, considering that I tend to utilize alcohol quite often as my vice, and I've dabbled in a few other things. So, as far as this ban is, I do feel like it's a little far-fetched for an entire city. I honestly think there is a compromise there, where a section of the city can continue to use and sell opium. I think that's a very good compromise, to be honest.
So then,
You know what they've done in the past to people that sold opium in the city?
No, I just heard that there has been a ban on it. And I mean, the Chinzos themselves even said to us, and as a welcome, no opium. So,
Yeah, and if you go against that, like a couple people have, they have executed sellers of opium publicly at the telegram station. One, they killed him with a sledgehammer.
really.
Yes, this was I don't know how long ago this was by now, but maybe a year roughly. But this is kind of things they do to people that sell in the city.
Hmm.
It was in the paper.
Yeah, I think I don't think I was around then or at the tail end of it, I do believe. It's
Yeah.
quite the reaction to get people to stop selling opium in the city.
Yeah, they go to great lengths to display their power and their stance on things.
Hmm. I
what do you
mean,
think about this one? You would be okay if this area here was relegated as a free trade zone in the city for opium?
I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Like I said, I think that's honestly a good compromise to have a section in the city that you can go for opium. If they want to keep it out of, their area, their manor and that section of the city, then that's one thing. But yeah, this is a large city.
Okay. All right. That is all that we wanted to know. As far as I know, did anybody else have any more questions for Senora Dusty y Senor Jonathan?
Myself, not personally. I think that was kind of all that I had.
What about was it the other people that were saying that some guy called Sue used to run this place? Is that guy gone?
Oh, yes.
Oh, Sue. So I'm assuming Taipan told you that because that's who told me. So, according to Mr. Wei, it was something that Sue wanted to do, but he hadn't heard about them actually opening the place. And then he gave me the telegram to reach out to Sue and talk to them about possibly working together or what have you. So I sent a telegram to Sue, but never got one back, and didn't hear anything about Sue running the place. I've not seen anyone by that name before, so I'm not entirely sure what that's all about.
Okay.
You know someone named Sybil?
Sybil,
I don't know her last name. She has a little like straw hat, a little needle through the hat.
I don't think I've met Sybil. No.
Oh, okay. She's often seen around the city. She's with Sue, and so I was wondering if you saw her at least, or knew her at least.
No, I don't think I've met her before. I mean, like I said, I was willing to work with Sue and that group to see if there's something, a schedule or something. Because, like I said, we don't want to step on any toes. But yeah, I waited for several days, never got a response back with my telegram, and got encouraged to open the place. So that's what I did.
Está bueno. Maybe we'll talk to these people if we need to in the future about this place. But from what you say, it sounds like it would be a non-issue.
Yeah, it sounds like it. And like I said, I've not seen or heard of them, or haven't really been approached by anyone else about the place being open. And I mean, we're usually open around these times. Sometimes I wake up a little bit later or earlier, and even earlier times I don't run into any problems or anyone running the place besides me.
So,
We also have our telegrams on the doors, and no one's really telegrammed us about the
Yeah.
place at all. So
okay, well, the telegramas, this one reminds me. Can you give them to us?
Sue's telegram?
Yours.
No, yours. Yeah, yours.
Oh, ours. Okay. Yeah, we can give those to you whenever you want to.
I'll write it down in my little book here.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. Mine is SX813.
Okay.
mine is Last Resort 139.
All right. Got that.
Okay.
I'll just write to ours.
All right.
Make it simple that way.
Yeah, that'd be about a lot simpler. There's a lot of people here.
As for discretion, I'd recommend, for your benefit, you do not speak of this one to anybody in the city.
Absolutely.
The conflict that we have with the Chenzos, they are getting beaten, bloody, and dirty. We have leverage over them, but we don't want people like you getting caught in the crossfire for something like this before any deals, agreements, peace has been made.
Yeah, we would much rather not be in the crossfire for any of this. I mean, we would like to keep this place as as neutral as possible. We'd like to serve anyone in the city or anyone visit the city. The last
Sure.
thing we need is people taking, rather violent business inside of the bar. You know what I mean?
So,
But as was said, and as you said, I mean, true neutrality is not a thing, but we'd like to keep it as, calm as possible around the bar.
Sure, yeah.
okay. Well, it was lovely talking to you too.
Likewise.
Good things to come in the future, I'm sure.
Hopefully so.
And thanks for the Frico stew.
Yeah, of course.
Anytime.
All right. We're going to be heading out now. We're going to go through this alleyway, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Everyone take care.
Yeah, take care.
Yeah, have a good one. Pleasure
See you
speaking
around.
to y'all.
Likewise. What do you think?
Safe for them to leave. It was my telegram was just from you, so I don't have anything
Okay.
from Kyle yet.
He sent me a telegram, but it was, like I said, it was very early yesterday. It was the time, I think you sent him one to reach out to me, and we both went to bed, and I woke up later to see that he had sent me a telegram shortly after we went to bed.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, I don't see them, so that's what I think. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I just don't want us to get in the crossfire of their issues.
Yeah, that's what I hopefully reiterated to them a few times, that we don't have any interest in the politics of this. Obviously, it makes sense to me. That's a very good compromise, but
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, my concern is that, I mean, these people don't appear to be city folk, right? I mean, they say they're from Roskilder, so
Mhm.
let's say they reach this kind of deal, and then they fuck off to wherever the hell they're going, and then someone ends up selling opium out of here. I mean, I don't see a world where the Chindos are leaving the city. So, as soon as these guys leave, I don't see how they're going to impose their ban, or their protection against the ban, I suppose.
I suppose they would be coming back to the city to make sure that that compromise stays. I don't know.
Yeah.
We could. I mean, if this actually truly happens, we can have another talk to where we can voice that concern. People can smoke it here, but as far as selling it, I mean, this is a business. I don't want anyone else selling shit out of our own business. You know what I mean? And I don't have an interest in selling opium. I don't want to. I mean,
Right.
dabbled in it briefly, but I don't have an
Yeah.
interest. We already sell everything else under the sun, so.
Yeah, I agree. And if it's going to cause an issue to sell it, then there's no reason to sell it if it's just going to cause an issue. So,
Yeah.
I agree. I think regardless, we don't sell it.
If someone smokes it in here, I mean, if that's the compromise, then people can smoke it in here. That's fine. But as far as selling it, no.
That's, I agree.
They want to have a business deal with us to sell something, then approach us to sell something here. But as far as opium, that's not something that's on the table.
Or that, they can sell it out back, but just don't do it just don't do it inside the doors up here. If they do it
Yeah.
out back, at least we have some kind of plausible deniability that it wasn't us. But
yeah,
like I said, the last thing I want is these guys to win their little war and then fuck off back to wherever they live, and then us be the easy target because we actually live here.
yep. I mean, it's
I
valid
think that's my
concerns. They
primary
seem.
concern.
Yeah, I mean, it's valid concerns. They seem to understand that. I mean, we are only two people in a city full of large groups are already in political warfares.
Mm-hmm.
So they seem to understand that we don't want to get caught in the crossfire.
Yeah. Speaking
Obviously,
of large groups, did you have a chance to? Did we have an interview or something we need to do?
we do need to reach out to that person to see if they're around today. They said they would
Okay.
be.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do you have questions ready? Because I sure don't.
I mean, it's gonna be pretty free flowing. What do you do? What have you done in the past? What are you willing to do? And then
Right.
I always find the best way to find out if someone's good at a job is to have them do the job. So I'm not honestly as long as they don't say anything ridiculous like they're gonna run the law. I'm pretty much open to letting them work behind the bar.
Yeah,
There's a lot of horses.
probably the deputies racing around looking for people.
Mm,
Probably them, the group that walked out.
probably.
Given the, Gideon's like, when did you see them? I do have a lot of information for you.
Okay. It's okay. Do you want to talk about it now?
I mean, we can talk about it here or
Yeah,
walk
we can
back
talk about
there.
it here. It's fine. As long as we keep our voices down.
Yep. So, a couple nights ago, was that a couple nights ago? I think it was. My days are running together. I walked down towards Telegrams when I woke up, and yeah, it was a couple nights ago. Because that's when Cal sent me that telegram and stuff. But anyways, before I got there, I paused to watch what looked like a huge group of Taipan in the middle of the street near medical, with an armored wagon nearby. It looked like fighting to me. A couple people were being picked up and carried off to medical, but I couldn't tell if it was, play fighting or something big was happening or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of skirted the other side of the block to go to the telegrams. I didn't get in the middle of that and read my telegrams. Like I said, I got Cal's telegram. Kit sent me a telegram back after I sent her one to see if she could help get Cal his gift. But she seemed to I guess misunderstood me or wanted or encouraged me to send the gift myself to Cal and gave me Cal's telegram, not thinking that I had it.
Mm.
And
Sounds like she misunderstood.
yeah, and then Isadora also sent me a telegram. She does not know how to schedule meetings, I swear to God. I'm about
So
to give
we're
up.
still playing Telegram tag with
Yes.
Isadora. Got it.
I'm very tempted to send a telegram to this Jillian Steele person because I've heard from several people from Saint Denis to reach out to this Jillian Steele person because they're quicker at responding and getting to
Let's
you.
do that. Yeah, if you have their Telegram, do that.
Yeah, I do. So I didn't get a telegram from Isadora today. I quite literally woke up early today in hopes to find her. But yeah, I didn't get one. So I guess I'll send one to Jillian and give up on Isadora. Because the first telegram that she gave to me was a response to the one that I sent to press, asking me what my times were. And I told her what my times were. And I said, what are yours? So I can, figure out a time to meet her. And she never gave me her times. She just sends me a telegram every day when she's awake, and it seems very sporadic when she's awake. To tell me that she's awake. It's very frustrating, and she moves around a lot. She was in Valentine the last time that she sent me a telegram. And that was like 5 hours before I woke up, so I'm like, well, shit. So she's why I woke up early today to see if I can catch her, but I got nothing.
Yeah, that's extremely frustrating. Yeah, we
Very.
just reach out to the other person.
But after I dealt with all that, I went back to the gun store. Everything was cleared out from the street, so I walked into the gun store to talk to them. And, just to talk, because there was nothing else going on. But I also was curious. I was like, what did I see at the street there? I saw a large group of you and people being carted to the medical and that armored wagon. And they said they were just practice fighting, and the armored wagon is full of ex-lawmen who stopped to watch. Apparently. I've seen that armored wagon a few times. Apparently it's full of ex-lawmen.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. But after that, because when I walked up to the gun store, I heard them chatting and giggling and everything else. Nothing business focused. They were very loud. And but as soon as I walked in, everyone got really quiet. They answered my question and remained quiet, and then Foley asked, is there anything else you need? I was like, no, we just came in here to talk. And then Foley asked, is the pearl open? And it's like, I can open it, yes. And then it's like, great, we'll see you there. And I'm like, okay, and I walked out.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Of course, they never showed up until right as they were going to bed just to walk in for their last, late stews and drinks and stuff before going to bed. So I just sat in here waiting and waiting and waiting for them to show up.
Yeah, it sounds like that they think you're trying to get some information from them. That's my guess.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Either they think because I told Viley that we would like to remain neutral, they now keeping us at arm's length or what have you. But they did not sound like they were talking about business when I walked in. They were giggling about, I'm assuming, the fights.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like they're trying to keep you at arm's length for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, they still gave me some useful information when they did show up here and talk to me a little bit. Oh, so apparently the people that Foley used to work for here in the Pearl, they also did dice games over on that table like we were thinking. Some
Interesting.
liar's dice and also something called captainship something like that.
I think I've heard of that game.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember the name that they use, but yeah, apparently that's something that was done here and was encouraging me to do the same. It's like we were already thinking about that. We just got to get the ball rolling. They also said apparently in the city, locals locals like to cart off the crates like a day or two.
So that's where our crates have been going.
Yeah. So they said to just pick it up, you know, ship things around daily to keep it. So I think what we thought of putting in the closet, I think that's what we need to do every night when we're closing up is just pick it up, put it in the closet, and then that's us shifting it around.
Yeah.
That's what
that
I've
makes
been
sense.
doing the past couple of nights, is just picking up and putting in the closet and getting it the next day. What else did they say? Apparently earlier that day, Law chased the Chinzos out of town, fighting shootouts here in front of the Pearl.
Okay.
Are they coming in?
Doesn't sound like it.
Okay. Sorry, my throat is hurting severely. But yeah, apparently that was happening that day as well. I woke up later, so I wasn't thankfully in the middle of that gunfight when I stepped out of the apartment.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah. Oh, the biggest part. Just as I was wrapping up to go to bed, I went over to Telegrams to send you that telegram about the whole crate thing. I met Benito.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One of the ones that are supposed spies for the Chinzos.
Yeah. I remember the name from you were telling me on the type in. So what
Well,
did they say?
He based on the comments and the way that he was kind of talking to me, I could tell he was an information broker. He was fishing for information to see what I knew and what I didn't know.
Yeah. One of those. Same with Ryder.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean, Benito seems to be a little bit better than Ryder, but something interesting about that too. Anyways, before I go to the Ryder situation, apparently Benito got banned from Chinatown.
Banned from Chinatown, but Ryder's not.
I'll get into that.
Okay.
But he started the conversation by saying that, and he was acting very confused. He's like, I'm not entirely sure why they banned me. They apparently got a gun pulled on him.
Everybody's so violent.
Yeah, so violent. Anyways, I was acting oblivious about it all. Because, I mean, obviously I know the information, but acted oblivious about it all. He apparently watched the same fights that I did, or well, I saw the tail end of it. Apparently, he sat there and watched like 3 fights before they approached him, asked his name, realized who he was, and pulled a gun and said he's hereby banned from Chinatown, and if he shows up in Chinatown again, then something bad might happen. Basically, very obvious threat. They didn't point the gun; they just pulled the gun.
Interesting.
When he introduced himself to me, he started that conversation without even saying who he was. And when he introduced himself to me, I kind of like rose my brows. It's like, you mean the Benito who has a plaque on the benches? And he said, he not 1, not 2, but 3 plaques. One of them shot to shit. And he said, yes, one and the same, but it wasn't his doing, it was Clem's doing.
Wait, the Clem that was...
That was a
That
bitch?
Clem.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Clem. Interesting.
According to Benito, Clem says that it's because she had nothing better to do, so she made the plaques.
Interesting.
I asked him why they do such a thing, and he says Taipan claims that they see him there on the bench all the time, which is the same thing that they told us. What was... Did you just hear a yell?
No, I heard a horse leave. I didn't hear a yell.
I could have sworn I heard a yell the same time that horse left. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I didn't hear it.
But according to him, he's only sat at that bench like 2 or 3 times to read a book. Not all the time, but that's according to Benito, so who knows?
Who knows? Maybe you're gonna end up with a plaque.
Who knows? Benito definitely acted very confused about the entire thing. He was trying to figure out why they hate him so much. He's been in the city only 1 month and barely speaks any English. He's not trying to cause any problems, but it seems like they're giving him problems.
Maybe this is the sort of thing. They try to get people to give them information, and when they don't, they assume they're, against them, and I don't know.
Well,
Don't trouble them
according to him later on in the conversation, apparently Mr. Wei, the older guy, apparently there's another way. It's the one who pulled a gun on him to get him to leave and banned him. So apparently there's a younger Wei around that we haven't met. But
Okay.
the way that we know apparently was very, friendly and everything to Benito when he first came to the gun store and stuff. But then all of a sudden it's this, hostility and everything, and claiming that he's, doing things like sitting at the bench for every day, that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's very strange.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to organize my thoughts here. It was a long fucking conversation. I agreed it was very confusing. Don't know why they would do something like that to him. But I suggested maybe, going to one of these lovely gardens that are around in the city to sit and enjoy a bench if they're going to, or enjoy a read his book, if they're going to be that, protective over their benches in Chinatown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's strange though to attack someone for sitting on a bench, I suppose, but
yeah.
each their own.
I mean, who knows? I don't know if Benito's story is truthful or if he is indeed, a spy for DeChinzo's. The way he's fishing for information, the entire conversation, I feel like he may be gathering information, but who knows? But he said that he lives here. He lives at the apartment that we live in. So that's the reason why he goes through that street all the time to telegrams and everything else. It's probably the reason why he sits at that bench to read.
Just need a job?
I don't know. Oh, actually, there's another part of the conversation for that. He realized I was the Dusty who runs the Pearl. He said he likes the place. It's quiet. I agreed for the most part. But recently there's been a lot of shootouts on that street. I told him I overheard one today, or well, that day, a couple days ago, between DiCenzo's and Law. I did that. I simply did that just to see how he'd react to the fact that I named DiCenzo's. He took the bait. He says he keeps hearing the name around and speculated that maybe that's why he's banned, because people think just because he's Italian that he's a DiCenzo. Which, I mean, you know, valid.
Yeah, could be, but you know, it's kind of wild to assume someone is part of a group just based on that.
Yeah, it is. But it seems to happen a lot just because, you know, you mention an Irish group, they immediately jump for an Irish group,
Yeah.
that sort of thing, you know.
Happens to you, yeah.
You mention Italians, they immediately jump for DiCenzo's, or they hear an Italian accent and immediately think, oh, that's a DiCenzo, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Whether it's the truth or not, I don't know. But we kind of veered off topic for a bit, but I brought him back to it by saying I don't understand the animosity to Italians in general, because he mentioned that he's heard on the boats that there's a lot of animosity to Italians in general, but also DiCenzo's, because they were friendly to us, welcomed us to the city and everything when we first came to the city. So I don't understand why there's such animosity to the DiCenzo's. And Benito claims he's not met any of the DiCenzo's before, but he's heard good and bad things about them, but only bad things are happening to them right now, like the mansion and the oil wagons. Which, again, he did the same thing I did. He mentioned a bit of information to see if I would react or tell him more. That guy 100% is gonna go slump on the ground somewhere. I feel like it. I just feel that that's gonna happen.
Don't do it.
I just moseying on over.
Do not come over here to sleep. Do not sleep in that chair.
Did he do it?
Yep, he did it. All right. Come on. Come on. Get up. Get up.
Are you done playing on here?
Fuck up.
Get smart. Leave off me. I'll bring you.
Stupid motherfucker. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you not to do it? Just walk. Oh, you fucking stupid motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker. Go. Done. Good choice. Sorry about that.
All right. Anyways, he was fishing, I feel like, with that comment, the same way that I was. I told him the info that I knew about the bank robbery that happens that same day, that I overheard about the oil wagons, but I didn't know anything beyond that. He speculated maybe it was the bank robbers who did it, and it's like, I doubt that. I think it was a separate whole thing. So I told him the information, what I knew about the bank robbers and how we watched 3 bodies get taken out of the city after the whole shootout and everything.
Yeah.
He said good to the whole bank robbers. He's like, you know, he's glad that none of the law got shot up, and he doesn't care for bank robbers, and that the puts money in that bank. He doesn't want it taken from by bank robbers. I was like, yeah, I can see that. Okay. Yeah.
All right, so maybe not a job.
Yeah, maybe not. After that, he changed the subject rather suddenly. He said, "Can I ask you a question unrelated to all this?" And I said, "Sure, why not?" And he asked me about James Ryder. He asked me if I knew the man. I said, "Well, I think a lot of people do in the city, to be honest." He said that if I knew if he was alive or dead or anything about him. And of course, people were walking up to the telegrams at that point, so I pulled him aside to continue the conversation. I told him, from what I can tell, he's a weird guy that everyone seems to think he's either awkward or a spy by his mannerisms. He's paranoid, he's spinning stories that don't make a lick of sense. Been seen circling people or areas of the city repeatedly. It's raised many eyebrows. I also told him, however, that I've not seen him in a while, which I can spin back around to that, because that's now a lie. But at that time, I didn't see him for a while. So whether or not he's alive or dead, I have no idea. According to Benito, which is interesting that he withhold this information until now, but another screams that he is a spy. According to Benito, apparently he's dragged him. Apparently, Ryder has dragged him into whatever he's doing. I asked why he thinks that is, and he said when he got banned that night, Benito said he asked why to them, and they said to ask his friend James Ryder, which according to Benito, he doesn't know who this guy is. So that's the reason why he's asking the question.
Interesting.
Why he withheld that when he first started the conversation about the ban, I don't know. But
Yeah, it's interesting. Maybe to see where you are with type ban. I don't know. That's very interesting.
Yeah. He acted like I said, he acted like he didn't know the man, but later on in the conversation, he said he sent a telegram to Ryder to figure out if he's alive and what happened. I said, "So you know him enough to give his telegram?" And he gave a pause, got silent for a moment, and then quickly said that a Ryder apparently sat by him once on the bench and told him he sold cigarettes. So he got his telegram that way, thinking that he was a businessman like himself, because Benito wants to bring limoncello here to the city and sell it and everything. Which he, bringing the whole job thing, he is curious about doing business with us once he figures out. Apparently there's a recipe for limoncello around here. I don't know if that's true or not, but if he figures it out, he would like to offer it to sell here at the Pearl. Which I did a bit of research about limoncello because it's not something I've actively made myself, but I did a bit of research and I sent him a telegram today to give him what I think the recipe may be if he wants to give it a shot. So,
Okay, yeah.
because I have Benito's telegram.
Okay. Yeah. The business side of that is good.
Yeah.
The other part of it, we just need to be careful around them.
Yeah, obviously. Benito asked me if I knew who Ryder is spying for. If people think he's a spy, and I told him I don't know what's going on, that we are trying to remain neutral to whatever this tension is, because obvious. I mean, you have to be fucking stupid to not realize that there's tension in the city.
Yeah.
And he
tried to like get you to out. Or I don't. That's a very strange question.
Yeah, it is clear that he was fishing for information to see if I knew anything. Obviously, I do, but I'm not going to tell him that.
Yeah.
And but I figured it's clear at this point, having the conversation, it's clear at this point he is fishing for information. So I figured I would throw the information broker the information to hopefully get back to DiCenzo's that we are neutral. We have no interest in whatever this political stuff is. So we tend to stay out of it and don't really pick up on, get information like that. So hopefully that gets back to DiCenzo's if he is indeed a spy for him.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, and then hopefully we have a conversation with Cal. I know he said he wanted to talk about business, so.
Yeah. After that, we bid our farewells. He did say before he left, he did say that he feels like something big is going to happen in the city, and he feels that the gun store people are going to be the ones to start it. And if you're not with them 100%, that they don't want you around at all.
Okay, well, the second part of that seems to maybe be true based on the way they're treating you, but that is very strange. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But yeah, speaking of Ryder, that night when I told Benito I haven't seen him in a few days, it's actually true. I haven't seen him in a while. But I ran into Ryder today. And he's dressed in Taipan colors.
Interesting. I mean, so
So
are you.
I mean, yeah. So I'm not trying to assume anything, but it's either so he's still alive, but either
Yeah,
he's
that's
wearing
very
red
strange.
to blend in more to continue with his whole spy thing, or he got converted to Taipan. Who knows?
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah. So who knows about all that? But yeah, beyond that, earlier today, while I was waiting for Isadora to get back to me, I met Mick Murphy, which I've actually met before in Blackwater during that whole masquerade speed dating thing
Yeah, I
I got
remember that.
spontaneously hired for. Yeah, he remembered me from that and talked to me about Ireland and the Irish and all that, reminiscing, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Asked me who my father was and stuff, and maybe he knew him. He's gone all over the Ireland and stuff. And it's like my father was, son of an immigrant. So he's like, oh, from Newfoundland. And it's like, yeah, that's where our family came from, or my father's side of the family. So, but had a long conversation with him. Now he knows I have Irish stew. And by the way, I put Irish beef stew as the name of it, but it is Irish stew. It is not beef stew. I had to fix the menu because of that, because it is mutton. That is not beef.
Oh.
And
Well.
it took an Irishman to say Irish stew or Irish beef stew. And when I said beef stew, I kind of second guessed myself, and I looked at the menu and was like, whoa, shit, hold on. I use mutton, not beef. So, yeah.
Well, at least you fixed it.
Yeah, it took an Irishman to walk in here and correct me.
That's funny.
But before he came in, a new person from Taipan walked in. Tao Chen, I think is his name. He's new, as far as I can tell. Every single time I turn the corner, there's like a new type person from Taipan.
Interesting.
But yeah, he was talking about his travels in China and Hong Kong and everything before he came here, and he was on the privateer on the sea and on the boats and everything, and it sounds like he may be security for Taipan based on what he was telling me. But yeah, he was hanging out here for a while before Mick came in, and then they both left. But yeah, that's the most interesting bit was Benito. That was an interesting conversation.
It's a very interesting conversation.
Mick gave me $100, by the way.
Okay. I mean, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He got the Irish stew and a Guinness, and he asked me how much it was. I said wherever you can spare, and he's like, okay, well, here you go, and he gave me 100. It's like, well, all right, thank you. I've not been making money besides the bar the past couple of days, besides picking herbs for one thing in Valentine. I haven't really left the city besides that one time where I ran into Carl, so.
Okay. Yeah, I think we should probably today we'll spend our day here. See what's going on in the city. Maybe little bit later we'll go and move some of that mash, but otherwise we'll work more tomorrow. Kind of ease
All
my way
right.
back in because I've been kind of shuttered in the last few days.
Yeah. Yeah, sounds
That's a lot
good.
of good information, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I've been busy talking to people.
I can tell. I can tell. And then this whole thing with the I didn't even get their names. I think I heard
Gideon.
Blue's name. Yeah,
Gideon, Lou, Pablo.
Pablo. Yeah, I should have got the rest of their names. But
I don't think the other one. No one really introduced themselves, to be honest.
no. Well, they came over to me at the telegram station and said hello to me, and I said hello. And they said, "What's your name?" I said Jonathan, and then they said, "Do you know who runs the Pearl?" And when the way he said it seemed almost hostile, so I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" But I said, "Yeah, it's me and my friend Dusty," and then or my partner Dusty, and then he said, "Okay, well, we'll head over there then." And I said, "Okay, I'll meet you over there." And that's when I got over here. It was yeah, it was interesting. I was not sure how that was gonna go. And then when Gideon started with the whole rope tag thing, it was like, okay, where is this going?
Yeah, I wasn't entirely sure when he mentioned that. I was like, oh god, are we gonna get fucking robbed?
Yeah, I was like, though, that's why I was starting to get confused. I was like, are they coming to rob the place? And it just, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Are they coming to kidnap us for some reason that I don't know about?
Yeah.
I was half expecting. I was like, oh, I just wake up after 2-3 days and I'm gonna get kidnapped for who knows what. Interesting.
Yeah, Gideon and I have a weird connection after rope tag, I guess.
Yeah. God, don't remind me about rope tag. All right, I need to go think for just a few minutes, and then it'll be good to we can walk around the city or whatever we want to do.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
You're actually open. I'm so
I
happy.
am.
I am starving. Can I please get more chicken soup?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
How you been?
Managing fellows who keep throwing themselves off of roofs.
Oh, wonderful. Wait,
Yep.
did it happen not too long ago? Because I
Yes.
swore I heard someone scream, but I
Yep.
couldn't tell.
Yep.
Oh, wonderful.
They're fine. But not after alerting all of the rangers who also showed up quite suddenly and then joined them in their reindeer games jumping off of more roofs. Because of course.
Yes, of course. So why not, right?
Exactly.
There you go.
Did I give you 15 last time? How much did
You gave me 15, I do believe.
Is that all right? Or you want more?
Oh, no, I mean, whatever you can spare. It seems like you're money sticky again.
No. All right.
Yeah, well, see, I thought I heard a scream, but it was the same time a horse also sounded like he bolted, so I couldn't tell if it was the horse screaming or if it was someone actually screaming.
Oh, no, it was both. It was
Oh,
both.
okay.
Here, let me go and tell the others that you are in fact open because they weren't even sure.
Okay, all right.
I will spread the word.
Wonderful, thank you.
Hopefully we'll be back.
Apologies for the coughing and everything else. Hopefully I can edit it out, but if I can't, apologies. My throat does that sometimes where it gets rough, especially when I talk for a long period of time. And I have talked for an unexpected amount of time so far. Normally it's quieter, hit or miss with talks because John, but yeah. So, that scream I thought I heard, it was actually a scream.
Oh?
Yeah.
What was it?
A knight walked in here to see if we were open and get some of the chicken stew that she is happy that we have. Yeah, she said It's like, how's your day going? It's like, oh, just dealing with people falling off of roofs and everything else. I was like, oh my god, I thought I heard a scream. Is that actually what I heard? Oh, I think he crashed. Yep. But yeah, she was telling me that she encountered the person that I heard scream and was helping, but apparently locals already shouted for help, so all the rangers came in to help. And since she was already helping them up, they all decided to climb up on rooftops and just run around and fall off rooftops and shit. All the rangers did. It's like, since we're in the city type of thing, it's like, interesting, okay.
Yeah, okay. Brilliant use of resources there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess what I did here, because I was like, I thought I heard a horse, bolt, but I thought I heard a scream at the same time. It's like, yep, that's exactly what happened. It's like, oh, okay, well, oops.
Yeah, alright.
How's it going?
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going?
Yeah, not too bad.
What can I get for you?
It's you.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I fell over.
Oh, let's see. You're Ryder, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Can I get you Irish or Frico?
The other one, not Irish.
Okay. The Frico is it's like a chicken noodle, but instead of the noodles you get dumplings instead. So same kind of comforting like chicken noodle.
Okay.
How's your day been?
It's been. How about you?
Just getting started for the most part.
Yeah. John, you might want to clear your throat, by the way.
This is pretty good.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites. I like to make it for comfort.
Yeah, this is. Yeah.
It's a Canadian dish.
Oh, Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Is that better?
Say something more.
Something more.
He's still a little. I'm not the only one who hears that, right? It sounds kind of, like bees.
Let me say something.
He might be clearing his throat again. What's quite the look you got there?
Oh yeah, I wanted to try something new.
Yeah, because I normally see you in earthy tones, your brown coat and everything.
Yeah, that was it was actually the first outfit that I came here in.
Yeah.
So I like to wear it on occasion.
I see. Yeah. I got quite a few outfits myself I like to change into, so.
Yeah, I kind of I swap between two on the occasion.
I mean, you never know. You might get the shopping bug and suddenly you have, in outfits in your closet.
Yeah.
Too many.
Yeah.
It's just the red. I mean, obviously I'm wearing red too, but people immediately think red means Taipan.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anyone thinking that, so I might have to change it.
I mean, honestly, I'm wearing my red. I don't want someone to, think that I'm Taipan, but at the same time, I'm not going to stop wearing a color just because someone some business has it in their uniform, you know?
Yeah, yeah. I don't like avoiding colors just because someone else wears a color. You know,
Exactly.
a color's a color.
Yeah, exactly. So I did have a customer come in here who said the red and gold apparently I didn't know this, but apparently red and gold is the lucky colors for in Chinese culture. So it's like,
Oh,
well, I guess I'm very lucky today.
yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I've got some stuff I need to do. So
Okay.
thanks for
Alright.
the stew.
Of course, take care.
Don't
safe.
fall anymore. Your face is very bruised up.
Yeah, I'll try.
All right.
Can't promise anything.
Hmm.
Some fall.
Yeah, some fall. Well, let's see what happened to Ryder.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna check my telegrams real quick. I don't think I got anything, but just in case while I was thinking of something got sent and I didn't see the guy waving.
Should I reach out to the Carl person or what do you think?
Yeah, let's reach out to him. I'm gonna change horses as well.
Okay. I guess we can put our spirit back on here.
Yeah. We can leave the other two up though, I think.
Yeah, I'm not gonna put them down. That's what I've been doing the past few days, just leaving those up.
What'd you say?
I said that's what I've been doing the past few days, just leaving those up when I'm walking around the city.
Yeah, sounds good.
I grabbed the lockpick and everything out of a crate. Well, I mean, besides the coffee and stuff that don't matter, but...
Okay, perfect. I need to actually read this paper too. There were some interesting things in here about the Ricenzos. There was like 3 different articles. I should
Yeah,
have a chance to
there's...
read it.
yeah, I read those. There's one... I feel like if the Chinzos are spiteful enough, they're gonna pick up Isadora and get her for.
Oh boy.
The way that it was worded.
Ryder seems in a hurry.
Oh, I was looking at my map. Is he running away?
He was just running around.
Hmm.
No.
No, Dusty's not gonna send that. Benito could figure that out himself. Should I go ahead and just send a telegram to Jillian since it's clear that Isadora... Yeah, okay.
Would you like to have that date out west?
Sure.
Sounds good to me. Perhaps the plucky cactus.
Interesting. Oh, I do have um a job that I picked up that's the American ginseng to take to Lake Roads. So I can do that at some point.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can wait around for a bit, see if these people respond to us. I don't know what times Jillian's about.
Yeah, me neither. We'll let's give it like a good half hour or so, and then we'll. If we don't hear from anybody, we'll go start working a little bit.
Yep. I think our rent is due today.
Yeah, it should be. We'll pay before we go to bed.
Alright. We just have we just have like 3 gator eggs from that Lou guy.
I was confused. I heard him say something about eggs and then free to keep them, and I was very confused on what was going on.
I don't know if he was just like unhappy by the fact that all we had was stew and was hoping to get me to cook him up some eggs, and I'm just like, does it look like I have fucking butter? I'm not gonna scramble up some eggs for you. And I guilt tripped him into
maybe the Bastille will do that for him.
Yeah.
The Bastille.
Yeah, I guilt tripped him into getting some stew, and then he gave me eggs. We definitely need to go get more lockpicks too.
Yeah, we do need to get lockpicks today.
I decided to mention the whole color thing and the fact that we're not Taipan just because of wearing red to the spy that is the writer.
Yep, I agree. That was a good play.
Give information to the spies to let them, relay that.
Exactly.
It was an interesting outfit that he got on, though. His holster and wearing gloves and all sorts of things. Definitely different than what he normally wears. Do you think he decided to make his own murder suit after getting beaten up?
Yeah, I don't know. It's very strange. I don't know. I'm curious on who beat him up.
I don't know. Based on what I heard with Benito and everything else, it sounds like Taipan might have. Someone from Taipan.
Yeah, could be.
Especially given that Taipan, told us that they feel that Ryder was a spy, Benito was a spy. I can't remember who else they said. Someone else. And Kit.
He didn't change, If I was gonna get beat up, by them, I wouldn't want to wear the same color as them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the reason why I pointed out it's the interesting colors you got there.
Yeah, it's strange.
I mean, either he's choosing that color because he's angry and that's him symbolizing that, or he's doing that to blend in.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's clearly not working to blend in if he's getting beaten up for it, so
Yeah.
who knows?
I considered telling Benito that I've seen Ryder, but Benito can figure that out himself, so don't want to play my hand too much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think you're playing it right.
Yeah. The only telegram I sent Benito was about the limoncello, which I didn't get a response back from, so. Well, given either he's not awake right now, or he also got picked up and beat up, because he decided to do something fucking stupid.
No, what did he do?
He said that he's not gonna let people ban him from a street, and he's gonna go marching into Chinatown to see if he can figure out why they banned him. And it's like, you're playing with fire, and he's like, I'm not gonna, be scared off of this. I'm not just gonna accept the fact that I got bans. I need to know the actual truth. And
Interesting.
he said, because I was about to head, to bed, and he said, if you hear shooting, maybe, and he kind of hesitated, like he was gonna ask for my help, and he's like, maybe go the other way. And it's like, maybe not do that until I'm out of the street, because I'm heading to bed. And he's like, oh, just wait for me to go down the street first. So I was like, okay. So I kind of tailed him and hung back and waited, but I knew that it was late. I quite literally served the last of the Taipan before I went to
Yeah.
Telegram, so
Bad.
yeah. But yeah, it was interesting play that he decided to march down that street after being banned.
Yeah, not very smart.
Yeah. So maybe he decided to do it again today, who knows? Or maybe he's not awake, either way.
Yeah.
If he shows up one time and is all bruised up like Ryder, we know what happened.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, hopefully, I don't know. I mean, hopefully we continue to be able to use this information and they don't completely burn themselves over there and get themselves killed.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully this guy Carl telegrams you back.
Hopefully so. He had a lot of ideas and stuff about. He seemed excited, so. And I'd much rather someone who's motivated like that, who has ideas and wants to get involved in events and everything to work with us.
Yeah, I agree.
However, given the whole Benny situation that we just walked into, we'll see how that works out with the Carl.
What do you mean?
I don't know how. That's something we're going to figure out. Where is Carl stand in all this? I feel like Benny and them are very clearly outlaws. How would Carl handle something like that?
Well, I think that's what we're gonna find out, right? Find out what exactly he gets into, and then that will kind of let us know where he sits.
What is our policy about the whole law situation?
What situation?
You would how would we feel about our employees going to send tips to law for whatever reason?
No.
Yeah.
There's no one. It doesn't. No one should be talking about anybody who comes in and out of here to anybody, not just law.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be the same as if Taipan or the Shintos came in looking for Lou and them.
Yeah.
We didn't see them. Don't know. Maybe we saw them around the city earlier, but I mean, we don't. No, I'm not. I don't want anybody to get the idea that if they come in here, they're gonna be ratted out to anyone, not just law.
Yeah. The only time I really said anything was when Bailey and Clem walked in here asking about people wearing black.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they-
that's a bit different. Especially if they're not saying specifically they're looking for it, it's a little bit different. But if I know by name, if you're coming in and asking for people by name or something like that, I didn't see anything.
Yeah. I noticed that they were being a little antsy while they were asking that question, so I also said things to put them at ease. It's like, well, I served a bunch of people in suits, but they headed to King of the Ring afterward, just to,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, there's a balance there, right? But especially law, like there should not be any, no, certainly not sending tips or giving any kind of information on anybody's whereabouts that came into the bar.
What is our explanation to that?
What do you mean?
What if, person that we're hiring asks why that is?
Oh, yeah, simple. People kill rats. And so in order to protect not just themselves, but the bar, there's we ask that you stay out of any of that nonsense. And if there's ever any kind of issues or people that are asking for other people, to let us know, but not to give out any of that information to anybody who's asking.
Okay. So with that in mind, if anyone ever dares to do something like that and we find out about it, then I guess they're on their fucking own and they're fired because I'm not gonna fucking handle that.
Yeah, it'll be worse than them being on their own, but yeah.
Yeah. You're not gonna follow our policy about keeping your mouth shut, then you're on your own.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah.
It's one of the few rules that breaking has extremely serious consequences to me.
Yeah.
Because it puts not only their lives in danger or the bar's life in danger, but it puts your life in danger and my life in danger.
Yep. Because a lot of people hold responsibility to the owners.
Precisely. Yeah, the reason why it should be quite simple is people who run the law about any kind of issues.
Or anyone, really.
Right. All that happens is that the person who decided to talk about it gets attacked in the end.
Yep.
Law doesn't solve anything. So if there are any issues, they need to come to me and you, and that's it.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that if we're gonna hold on to people who aren't necessarily more just telling people that's not gonna solve anything besides getting them in trouble.
What do you mean?
He said law doesn't solve any problems. I don't know if that's something we want to say to people.
Yeah, I mean, I leave that up to you. It's the truth.
I mean, yeah, it is the truth, but I mean, are we...
I know, I get what you're saying, but law doesn't solve any issues. I have no problem telling people that.
I mean, if you don't care about saying that, weed out the people who have a problem with us saying that, then
Yeah,
go ahead.
That's kind of my idea. Is if you're, I don't need people even around the bar that don't feel that way. If you feel like
Yeah.
law is solving issues, and that's phenomenal. You're welcome to come in and buy one of our stews, have a drink, but I don't need you working behind the bar. And because if you're comfortable with law in general, then I don't know if I can trust you. Is what
Yeah.
it comes really down to.
Speaking of law,
That might be a little forward, but I think it's the easiest way to weed out some of the people that might, not agree with the way that we view things, or at least I view things.
you're right, because I mean, eventually I would like to underhanded, but sell my shine here. So
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, and that's the thing is I want whoever works here to eventually get worked into helping us make your mash and helping us move moonshine and sell it underneath the bar and all these things. And
Yeah.
I can't do that if they're comfortable with what law does.
We don't want to tiptoe around our own employees.
Exactly.
We don't
our
want
employees-
customers to tiptoe around them either.
Exactly. I want this place to feel like it can be trusted, and with anything and everything essentially, and that means that the people that work here have to also be trusted. And
Yeah.
so if weeding them out that way is what we need to do, then I'm fine with that. And if they, even if they ran the law and said, what the owners of the Blue Pearl said the law's good for nothing, right? I'm more than happy to tell a lawman that to their face.
Speaking of that, I did so 2 people walked in here to talk to me from the law. Then 1 or 2 others were hanging out outside the doors. I'm pretty sure they read our flyer there that says that we sell lockpicks, which again, not really contraband, something they would probably take off of you if they searched you, if you thrown to jail. But I mean, it tells you a certain thing about us.
That's fine. Look, what understood doesn't need to be said. If that's what they want to take from it, then that's fine with me. Then if they ask any questions about it, it's simple. It is sold completely legally at the general store in Strawberry. Why should people have to go all the way to Strawberry to get it? God forbid you get stuck in the tailor and you need to get out. And
Yep.
what else are you gonna do? You don't have a lockpick. Where you gonna go all the way to Strawberry to help your friend out of the tailor? No, you come
Yep.
right here.
Yep, that's right. I did kindly said, feel free to stop by when you're off duty and get yourself a drink.
Should have told them come back when they're off duty to get a lockpick. Horses.
I saw the one.
I see at least 2, I believe.
I saw one pass by. I don't know about the other.
I could be seeing things.
That is your horse that's hitched over there too.
Yeah, that's true.
And my horse is on the other side. And they slowed down for a moment, then they headed off direction of the market. Looks like an Irish cob, maybe. I would love to see Mick back in here. He had all sorts of stories.
It'd be good to meet him.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe he has a bunch of Irish people he can talk about us selling Guinness and stuff here.
Yeah, it'd be good.
Because he asked about it's like if I had a Irish here, and I said I also have Guinness if you would like that. And he's like, oh, never mind, I want Guinness. So
that's good.
yeah, I did talk to him about the Irish group I ran with. And then he again mentioned, because no, actually it was before. He mentioned that apparently an Irish group ran this place for a bit, and I was like, yeah, I heard about them. I oftentimes get mistaken of running with those people. When I mentioned that I've run with the Irish before, and I told him about the Irish group I ran with. He's like, it sounds like the people that ran here. It's like, I know it does, but it's not them.
All the Irish people sound like they ran here, apparently.
Yeah. He's like, he hates seeing that his own kin are all being, fucking stupid, because that group and the group that I told him about that I ran with, are both stupid, to be honest. Trying to make a name for themselves but do it the wrong way type of thing. He's like, you give an Irish a bad name, and it's like, yeah, it is.
Giving you all a bad name.
Yeah. And I don't know, there's the Irish make me feel at home, which is weird considering I'm Canadian, not from Ireland, but
Yeah.
I don't know, it just
It's a good
gives
feeling,
me,
I'm sure.
yeah, warm, fuzzy feelings. Just even if he's hanging out here at the bar, it's like sitting at a campfire and listening to stories and everything.
Good. Your horse.
A horse that slowed down.
2. I'm gonna get out of the way.
How's it going?
Howdy.
What can I get for you?
What's your most expensive alcohol?
Most expensive alcohol. Well,
And do not upsell me cheap beer and just say this is really expensive and sell it for 20. You know what I mean?
I mean the brandy. Brandy's pretty expensive. We have that if you want that.
I'll get 2 of those.
Get 2 of those? Okay.
I think we've met before, but I'm bad with names.
I'm Jonathan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Jonathan.
Our name's
Beth.
Dusty.
Hola,
Dusty.
Señora Dusty and
think-
Jonathan. My name is Isaac.
Nice to meet
I think
you,
I did
Isaac.
meet you. I'm
have-
Beth. I don't know if I said that.
Nice to meet you, Beth. I'm trying to remember if we've met or not. I'm also very bad with names, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't blame anyone for not remembering me. I barely remember, well, anything.
There you go.
How much is it? It's this much.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. How's business been today?
Today it's been pretty steady. People come in and just hang out for a bit and head out. So
Wait, do you have any cigarettes for sale?
do we have cigarette? We don't. Well, I mean, we have cannabis.
Yeah, I have cannabis. I don't have
Yeah.
cigarettes. Probably should get cigarettes.
Yeah, we probably. Well, actually, I think that's. I mean, Bundy wanted to do business
Yeah,
with
that's something I
us.
was thinking we
Yeah.
should buy them from Bundy, yeah.
Oh my god, what kind of bar doesn't have cigarettes on
Yeah,
it?
that's
What
any
the-
cigars or anything
what
like that.
the fuck?
I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's something we need to remedy.
No
We just
cigars.
opened, so there's
We
gonna
do-
I'm
be,
gonna go cut my hair short and I'll be right back and I'm gonna demand to speak to your manager.
Hi.
I mean, we do have cigars. Yes, we do have.
it can be hard
Dos,
sometimes.
dos and Dusty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Dust is getting in Dusty's ears. It's very frustrating.
Now we know where you got your name. Jeez. Yeah, no, I was just giving you shit. I'm not actually serious about the cigarettes or the manager. So maybe you're the manager. and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah, I'm-
just do a full spin and be like, how can I help you?
So, yes, sure. Let me get the manager real quick. Yes, can I help you?
Oh, you're supposed to act like you just came up from bottom stairs.
Oh,
just-
right.
Hello. Okay. Well, as you can see, I don't need alcohol to be completely stupid, but I buy it anyways. So, but
Hey, yeah.
Can I get the cigar actually? If you got
You
it,
would you just one?
say.
Okay.
Wow. Cigar, fancy.
I don't know if that's fancy, but okay.
There you go.
There you go, amiga.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Dusty and Jonathan. You guys take care. It's nice seeing you.
Yeah, nice seeing you too.
Take care.
Take care.
Take care.
I can't remember if I've actually met that Beth person before.
No, I don't recognize that name at all.
Hmm. Were we saying anything before they came here?
No, not really.
Okay.
Just kind of waiting on telegram from Cal or Carl. Or
Al,
press.
Carl, yeah. Just waiting on telegrams that just don't seem to be happening.
Yeah. Here, let's go get the plant job done.
Okay.
Wherever the hell we're going. You have to show me where I'm going.
My pockets are very full right now, but
I don't remember what plant this is, where I'm going for it.
ginseng is, I'm trying to remember, so there's ginseng and also cardinal flowers around the same area, so let me... Oh!
Oh, shit.
Okay, well, we're heading in,
Where, north?
Yeah, north towards the forest. Or whatever, I don't know what direction that is.
This forest, right?
Yeah, okay, so let me see. You see that, collection of little mini islands just near here? There's...
Yeah, so right?
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a few in that area.
Is it this one?
No, it's behind us. It's, the big, it's right here. So there's another one in that direction, but they all look like that plant. There's like 4 on these islands.
How many do you need?
We need 15.
Jesus. Okay.
Yeah. Should be right here. Yep, there we go. And there's 2 on the water's edge, over there. Jesus. No, gator. Another gator? There it is. Should be one nearby this one. I think further up. Or is that behind? Oh, it might be behind us. Along the water's edge? Is that one right there? Yeah. Let's see, it puts us at
8.
8? Okay, so the next grouping of them is in a line. So the first one is, you see the railroad and that, I guess the dotted line that cuts the bayou from Blue Water Marsh?
North of here, yeah.
Yeah, where it kind of section us right here. Oh, you passed it.
Oh, okay, not north of here. The one that's right here.
Yeah. Okay, there's the cardinal flower, but there should be ginseng around here too. Where is it? Should be here.
It's right there by the...
There should be one over here somewhere though. Oh. Okay, the next one is, you know that little section of, I don't know, I would say ponds, but I know this is a swamp, so it's not. It's right there at the ends where it kind of stretches out.
Okay. Like right here in front of us, yeah.
Yeah, like in front of us. Or here.
Found another one on the other side of the tracks.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That must be not one that I marked on the map yet. It kind of goes in a line from this point down that way.
Okay.
There should be 2 more before you get to the water there. And before you get to the road, there should be 2 more. There's one right next to the road, and then there's one, should be behind us.
I don't see either one.
Should be around here. Where the fuck?
How many do you have?
Oh, there it is.
How
Ah,
many
this
do you
is
have?
such a pain in the ass to find. I have 7.
Alright, I have 8. That's 15.
Okay, there we go.
To roads?
Yep.
Okay.
I picked it up because I saw it before I went to lay down for a little bit and figured I had nothing better to do.
Yeah, easy money.
Yeah, it's 120 to do this. The hard part is just finding them. And I said that she was gonna tell Taipan that we were open, but I guess no one wanted to show up.
Well, they were dealing with the rioter. They might be busy.
Yeah, maybe. If that's what that shootout was all about.
It could be.
Which I guess, I mean, I haven't seen her in Red, so I guess she's just a friend of Taipan, or... But she seems to be hanging out at the gun store often. I've seen her there quite often.
Yeah, since she doesn't go with what they want, she'll be in the same boat as us, I'm sure.
Maybe. I don't have any telegrams, so...
No, me neither.
Everyone is bad at scheduling things.
That they are.
I probably should put money away between this and stuff that I've bartended.
Yeah. And then we'll, we might as well go work. Go to the wagon depot.
Oh, we can do that. I mean, we can go peek at the bar again to see if anyone's
Yeah,
there.
yeah, we'll peek at the bar first, yeah.
And I need to tuck away things if we're gonna go to work.
Yep.
Stuck. Alright. We're at 8,500 on my end.
How much?
8,500.
Yeah, we're getting up there. I think we have
Yeah.
over 12 grand together.
Been making a decent bit of money.
Yeah. I think I'm not gonna work. I think we'll wait at the bar, give it another half hour, and if we don't hear anything, maybe we could call it for the night. Work tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. You don't have to jump right in it. You mean you just team back out,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, it's kind of the idea of pulling it all out and doing all of that. It just sounds like a lot.
The only thing I could think of is maybe finding the one stops. That'd be a lot easier, but it also requires us racing around beyond roads, so...
Yeah, I think we'll do that tomorrow.
You think the shootout is done?
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. It's either Benny's people or Taipan dealing with Ryder, someone.
Yeah, someone.
We weren't stopped, so maybe it's done.
Yeah, no law. I don't think that didn't look like law.
I mean, some people are kind enough to be like, hey, there's a shootout, maybe turn around. But yeah, I guess not everyone is, so. Seems like it was close to our place because I saw locals running away.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up by Taipan, cut across.
Yeah.
A lot of horses and a wagon.
Oh. Why does that look like a transport wagon? Is that that's not a transport wagon. What is that?
It looks like one, but it's not one, I don't think.
Yeah, the back looked different.
Hmm.
Interesting. Everything seems fine on this end of the street.
Mm-hmm. And nobody asleep in the bar.
All right.
Toys United Plus.
You put all this in the crate. I've been using our labels and stuff. Also, I have our bag full of rolled cannabis as well, just in case anyone asks for it.
Yeah, that sounds good.
No, lockpick is in there too.
Good.
I guess whatever happened is over, but it seems like it happened in front of Pipe Pan.
Yeah. And it seems like they're busy to say the least.
Yeah. That Chinatown's very busy as of late. It's just, like I said, every single time I walk down there, there's a lot of people, and it seems to be new people right and left. Which, I
Yeah,
mean,
I feel like we've ran into new people at Beth and
yeah.
Isaac, and it's been a lot of faces.
Yeah, I mean, it's good for us. People say that our place is open. But also, Mr. Ways, said that he's been hiring on people right and left as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
which I understand that they have more than just that gun store based on what he said with the mining company and stuff, but that is a lot of fucking employees.
Yeah, he's got a lot of employees. What can you do? I guess I don't know how he pays them all, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious how this whole Benny thing's gonna work out. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to read the paper.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I feel like that's going to obviously. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that would be a good compromise to stop whatever is going on between the two of them or not. I honestly think it is, especially if they're getting. I don't know. I don't know if they were getting tired of constantly being in a war with these many people or not.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, there's a new serial killer that calls himself the Director.
Oh yeah, I read about that as well.
Said to kill and stage his victims in scenes drawn from plays. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Saint Denis bore witness to fresh humiliation for the Jacinto crime family as 6 of the group were paraded before the telegrams by Benny's crew and then laid out in front of the trumpet player. Pablo Castillo of the Rascaler group declared that Jacintos no longer have power within the city. It is time for the reign to come to an end. With each spectacle, Benny's conquest goes deeper into the Jacintos' hold on Saint Denis.
Yep, that's the one that I was like, Isadora might get grabbed for that. Who knows? Depends on how they
She
feel.
put her name on it.
Yeah. Yeah, because not all of those are her name. I think she wrote 2 of those articles about the DiCinzos.
Yeah, gunfire erupted across Saint Denis late on September 23rd, leaving carts splintered, horses fallen, and chaos in every street. That's that night that we came back with all those horses.
Yeah. I guess to free the DiCinzos. Didn't we see the transport wagon? Wasn't that the wagon we saw as well with the horses?
Yeah. Those tied to the breakout included Sue and Danny of Sue and the Gang.
Hmm.
Interesting. Tito Barnabas of Rabeline. Tito. And a
We've met a
Bedlam
Tito.
member. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wasn't there a Tito that came in with what was her name? Theo.
Theo. I didn't meet him when they
Oh,
came
that's
in.
right.
That was you.
Yeah.
You told me
Yeah,
about
there
that,
was
but
a Tito there. Yeah.
I've met Tito before, during the
Yeah,
market
it's
thing.
it's the Tito that that had his telegram up in the Bastille.
Yeah.
Interesting. And then a Bedlam member who began the night as a hostage but ended in aiding the escape.
Interesting.
Interesting. How the fuck would press even know all this?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Unless, I mean, there are people who actively like to send that stuff in
Yeah, I
just
guess
to.
they just. Yeah, I guess that's possible.
I mean,
Stillwater Turnpike Company, owned by Travis Hooper, uses brutal tactics in eliminating competitors. His goal is to monopolize the railroad industry, offering money to weed out competition.
that one I don't understand. Once you read the full article, maybe you can understand, but I didn't quite understand that one.
I don't understand that at all. I don't know if it makes
Because
sense.
isn't there more of it on top?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything. Come back
Yeah.
to the crossing with the help of Indigo Riley. Be warned, their business is anything but legitimate. I don't know what that means.
I don't know if because I mean competitors. Does that mean they're after transit? What I don't know what the fuck that
Yeah,
means.
exactly. That doesn't make any sense to me. The residence of the Chinzo family was rocked by an explosion Sunday afternoon when 3 oil tankers detonated outside the home and inside the gates. The blast sent tremors as far as Caliga Hall and was heard from St. Denis telegrams. Fortunately, no injuries occurred as the family was away. Rumors suggest up to 4 suspects may be involved, reportedly seen fleeing the scene. Interesting. Again, how does press know how many people were there?
Yeah, I don't know. It's unless, like I said, unless people are just like sending those tips in for it to get in the paper. Seems like a lot of people are against the Chinzos be, having it spread around in the paper like that.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And a lot of people seem to be against them. Taipan, this spinning group. I mean, I honestly understand the choice of violence to put a stop to something that they feel strongly about. I didn't say that to many of them, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, I understand people's stance on opium. I don't give a fuck either way, but that's what they're wanting to do. That's what they're wanting to do. But at the same time, if they're getting tired of these horrors and everything, Benny's group claims that they are, and the newspaper articles are claiming that they're tearing down the Chinzos. That seems like a good compromise to me. Have just a section of the city be opium.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I don't know how that's gonna play out. I don't really care either way about opium. We were selling it when we first moved into the crossing. So
what the was that a very fast horse or someone?
I'm not sure. I heard it, but I don't know what that was.
Weird.
But yeah,
okay.
I mean, so I'm not I'm not necessarily against it. It's just also don't want to be involved in any of the conflicts. So.
Yeah, especially the opium stuff. If this was honestly all about opium, it's it's stupid.
It's entirely stupid. I have concerns if people are this addicted to opium, then maybe they have a point. They need to go to war to keep their opium. Especially, it sounds like it's just a city ban. So you're telling me they can't just go to Van Horn? They need to buy it in the city?
Yeah, exactly. It
seems a bit ridiculous.
The entire thing's ridiculous, but I'm taking the diplomatic approach of I don't care if that's what if you manage to get that compromise, sure, we'll go with it.
Yeah,
Since our business is in that part of the city. It's all I don't care either way.
Also, even if we disagreed, it's not exactly like we were in a position to debate it in that situation.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty okay with getting punched.
Oh, there's Foley. And Akiko, maybe.
Howdy.
Hello.
I tried to herd them over. I got one.
You got one. Yes. Hello, Folly.
Hello. I'm here for it.
Yeah, here for it. Yep.
I
There you
am.
go. I got it for you.
Let me get.
And I've been led by Miss Shaw to the pearly gates.
It's my job. I said I would do it, and I did. I got
Yeah,
one.
you did it.
The others were being stupid.
Thank you.
What?
You're welcome.
We were riding out to go do a bit of a delivery, but we heard gunshots as we were riding out. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Where did you hear him?
Close to here, because we saw a couple of locals running away, acting all scared as we were riding out.
We were at the gun store around the bank for a good while. When was it?
Not too long ago. When was that? Like,
Maybe a half hour ago at the most.
was that a half hour ago? Has it really
Yeah,
been that
because we had to
long?
go find all the fucking plants.
Right. Yes, of course.
Yeah, we were still in the gun store by then, as far as
Which
I
plants?
remember.
The American ginseng. I know where it is. It's kind of hard to find them, to be honest.
The ginseng?
Oh, the ones out in the swamp?
Yeah, it's kind
I
of
could
low to
help
the
you.
ground. Oh, I mean,
You know,
I found all of them, but
Well, I know, but I could help you next time. But like, if you just kind of look towards the kind of the muddier parts in the water, there's usually a lot more growing in there. And kind of going towards that cabin out there, like in between the railroad track and that wooden bridge path, there's a good bunch in there.
okay.
You know, it's been my job to go out and collect them. I think I might have a good bit still left over.
Okay. We're fine for now, but yeah, I picked up a job for it and decided to go do that.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I completely forgot that's what you do. You go gather herbs and stuff. Definitely need to reach out to you next time. I found that job earlier and was gonna go do it, but decided to take a nap instead. So
It's especially if it's something that has to do with the swamps. I generally go
Okay.
out. I've been out there running around in circles, but you know, it's not like I'm an expert in the field. That would be probably Miss Allie would do better, but I know where at least the ones that are nearby are.
Okay. Yeah, I've I don't know, past couple of days I've been picking up the herb job here or there, milkweed the other day, and then this one. I do it occasionally when there's nothing going on at the bar and want to. It gets stir crazy. You have to go out there and.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Are you okay, Fully?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Shaw, I know you're
Yes?
about to go to bed. I appreciate you coming over here with me.
Well, I wanted to make sure you got here in one piece.
Yeah.
You're
And
going
I
to bed.
am in one piece. I just don't want her to feel like she needs to stay because she said she was going to go to bed.
Oh.
Because
I
feel,
did notice the clock.
yeah, it's pretty late.
Yeah, it is.
But I wanted to at least make sure you got here and you're in one piece and you're getting your foods and everything.
Thank you.
Okay. Good.
I am now going to drink an entire bottle of whiskey and pass
Do you
out for the night.
real quick? I can't remember. Did I get your telegram before?
Mine is
Bartender?
Violet Underground 121.
Entire bottle of whiskey?
Yeah, got you.
Okay. Say that again.
Violet Underground 121. VU 121.
Okay.
That is a
Yeah, I'll
great telegram
definitely
number.
reach
Thank
out to you next time that happens.
Sure thing. I'm usually around the city in the later hours.
Okay. Yeah.
Watching these idiots jump off of roofs.
Thank you very much.
Idiots?
Idiots.
You don't say that naturally.
What do you mean?
You learned that.
No, idiots.
I know.
With
Idiots?
I
You
didn't
said that
mean
your
it-
whole life?
I didn't mean to say it intentionally with a J. It's idiots. You don't hear the D there.
You said idiots. This is like my damn granddaddy. It just sounded funny come out your mouth. Idiot. What are you pouting for?
Oh, there goes the pout.
It was just
Fine. I will only pronounce. I'll make sure. And
no,
idiot.
no,
You idiot. You utter
uh,
idiot. Throwing yourselves off
uh-huh.
of rooftops.
I didn't do
calling
that.
in rangers
I
to have
didn't
them
do
collect
that.
your broken bodies off of the pavements.
I didn't do that.
No, it's
I
right.
wasn't there. You got to blame me for something I already did. Name one thing I've done that's idiotic.
Got in a fist fight
When?
yesterday.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going on to bed.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
Take
have a
care.
good night.
Yeah, be safe.
Oh, whiskey.
Enjoy your whiskey.
Goodbye, Miss Shaw.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Shaw. Goodbye. Goodbye, Miss Shaw.
Okay. I think it's about my time as well.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Miss Shaw. Farewell.
I'm gonna go check. I think we're over at.
Boss of the town. Goodbye. I'm going to my room.
All right, whiskey.
Yeah, I gotta go get rent.
Okay. Let's do this first. Do this. Perfect. Now I can get the rest of this stuff. Perfect. They definitely 100% know about those gunshots.
Morning.
Morning.
We good?
Yep. Those two 100% heard those gunshots.
Yeah, of course they did. They were probably involved with the gunshots.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's why they didn't say anything. It's fine. Yeah, but very clearly they were involved.
Okay, I
Maybe
put
they shot Ryder.
maybe. Okay, I puts the document folder lockpicks and narcotic bag back.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.